Hey guys, it's John here again. Well, this video is a video I tried doing last week and my video didn't work. I ran out of memory and I messed up the video, so I'm doing it again. And this is for, which you probably read in the description, for Journey. And I first got into Journey, it would have been about the year 2000, and I started buying all their CDs, and I was so obsessed with their band. I was buying, 3 CDs, a week of their stuff, yeah, before I knew it, after a couple of weeks, that was it. I had everything they had, except from a few rare things, which I think I have some of them now anyway. I definitely don't have everything by Journey, but I have quite a few CDs. And so first of all, I'm going to show you the DVDs I got, and I'm going to start off no particular order, any of this, okay? So first of all, in 2004, when I first got the interwebs, as we call them, the internet, I saw this for sale, and I thought, oh, I'd love to have a copy of that. Behind the Music of Journey on DVD. Quite disappointed when it turned up though. This is terrible. Another one that someone's made. And I didn't realise that there wasn't a proper, I don't know if there was an official one, but this is absolutely terrible quality. And when it came with the DVD in there like that, and I complained to the guy because you couldn't even really watch it, it was that bad. So he sent me another one. It turned out it was only a little bit better, and yeah, the quality is really bad. As you can see, the sticker bit here is starting to come up, and you wouldn't want to put that in your DVD player for sure, or computer, or wherever. So yeah, I ended up getting my money back and keeping it. But yeah, that was what eBay was like back in 2004, rubbish like that. So next one, Journey's Greatest Hits DVD, 1978 to 1997. This is brilliant. I love this. This is this is the most played DVD with all those videos on. Definitely my most played Journey video, DVD. This one is, what's going on here? I've got spiders. When you get a spider's bit where they lay their eggs. Ugh, it's on there. Right, Journey's live in Houston, 1981, the Escape Tour, and DVD and CD. And yeah, that is brilliant. The video for Don't Stop Believing for this one, on this live one, is actually on that Greatest Hits DVD. And I can't remember if there's something else. I think maybe Open Arms is on that as well. They use the video for that. So but yeah, fab. Mine's getting a bit beaten up. And then this one was Steve Algeri, the next singer after Steve Perry, and it's 2001's, just titled Journey 2001. Steve Algeri, that was in Tall Stories, brilliant vocalist, absolutely brilliant, and I really enjoyed when he was in the band. I would definitely have both Steves over the singer now. I don't buy anything with the new singer, not at all. I really do not like I don't want somebody just to go on and copy Steve Perry. It's just not the same. I want either Steve Perry or Steve Algeri, and he put his own. He sounded a little bit similar, but he had his own spin on things. So next one, CDs. I'm going to show you the vinyl as well, by the way. So I've got 2 of the first album. I really like listening to this, especially the song Of a Lifetime, the first track. That is a really great song. I didn't mind the pre-Steve Perry CDs. There's 3 of them, 3 albums, and I actually enjoyed them. So I don't understand at that time in the 70s how they weren't doing so well, because when you listen to Neil Schon's guitar on those, that's pretty awesome. So, and these are different. This one here is the American Columbia one, Columbia CK33388. I don't know what CDs like that. And then this one is the 4778542. This is Columbia as well, but this is what does it say? Come on, this one's not telling me. I can't see that, but this album came out in 1975, but you can see the difference. So. And then you got the next album, which was, I'm saying next album, but this is not Journey's next album. Titled next album, because the 3rd album is called Next, but this one's called Look Into the Future. So these are both the same ones, I think. Columbia CK33904s, yep, both of them. This again, I like this album. It is pretty good. 1976. Obviously there's no big hits or anything like that, for Journey then. But you had Greg Rowley on vocals and that. So, and I don't know who else was on vocals. I think most of the band was singing. It doesn't say. That's a bit of a piss poor thing for the inlay. Yeah, that's 1976. Is that the same? Yeah, it's exactly the same. But yeah, let's look into the future. And then you got the album that's called Next, and it's got 2 of those as well. And 1977, and so obviously you got Greg Rowley still in the band, Ainsley Dunbar that went on to play on the 1987 Whitesnake album and played with other bands. And yeah, I'm Spaceman. That's the one I remember the most on here. But yeah, just good 70s rock music. But yeah, Neil Schon, still really great, So these are CK34311s. It's been a very long time since I played these though, so sorry I couldn't give you what the song sounded like, but I remember enjoying them. So but yeah, I do play the Steve Perry stuff more. And then we go on to the Steve Perry album, first one, Infinity. This is definitely my favourite Journey album from start to finish. I love this. 1978. This is the 1996 reissue, and My favourite song on there is Winds of March. Absolutely killer. That is, you know, track 8 on there. Just absolutely killer song. But yeah, I really, this is like a 9.8 out of 10 album for me. For a Journey album. Next one, Evolution. This is from 1979, I think. Yeah, 1979. This is a 1996 reissue. Again, these are the ones I went out and bought in 2000. And there you go. This one here, the song Too Late. Love it. Love that song. Even when they do the live version on Captured, I love this when they do Too Late on that as well. That is just brilliant. Brilliant. It's like when you hear the Captured album, you're like, wow, what an amazing concert that must have been to go to. Just absolutely killer. Fab Time. Then we got Departure. This is my original one from I got in 2000. And what's on here? Any Way You Want It. Someday Soon is another great song for me. But I didn't like this album as much as the other two. This was one. It definitely is a departure for me. There's the reissue on Digipack that came out in 2006. But this album came out in 1980 originally. This had 2 bonus tracks on there, which you'll see on the back. And the only reason I got these is for the 2 extra tracks. What was on here? Yeah. I'm just trying to think what the bonus one sounded like. I can't remember now. But I don't really pick that up at all. So, next one. This one was a rare one. This is a Japanese. I actually managed to pick this up at a charity shop, I think, and I was really chuffed to bits to find it. And it is Journey's Dream After Dream. Now this CD's expensive. I can't remember what it is. I haven't checked it out for a long time, but I think when I originally tried to get this, it was like 30-40 quid. So yeah, that is insanely expensive. It's got the Japanese inner there, but no obi strip with it, I don't think. No, it's got the proper booklet as well. But yeah, I wouldn't say that was worth paying that sort of money for. If you can pick that up really cheap, buy it, sell it. That is my recommendation, because that's as rare as hen's teeth nearly. And then Captured. Yeah, this is my original from 2000, and yeah, 2 records set on 1 compact disc. And yeah, like I said, the song Too Late's on here. That was brilliant version. Wheel in the Sky's on here. Lights. Majestic is I think that was, is it in, that's just like it's just an intro, and it goes, and then yeah, it was just an intro. What else is on here? Feeling That Way. Any Way You Want It's on there. Party's Over. There's a lot of songs there I don't really care for, but that came out in 1981, I think. 1981. So, and that was like sort of like the 80s part of it. The 80s and the Greg Rowley side of it all finished, you know. There was no more Greg in the band after that. It was Jonathan Cain, and you know, and Ainsley wasn't even in the band either. Oh no, Yeah, Ainsley was out the band before Captured. So yeah, 1981's Infinity, you twit. Escape, I'll get it right in a minute. Yeah, great album. I never latched onto this like some people would think I would, because there was quite a few songs on here that I did not get, even after listening to it for about 3 or 4 years or so. I used to listen to the main songs on here and skip the others. But now I can listen to that virtually all the way through, and I love it. So it just shows as you get older you appreciate it more. But yeah, that is a really cool album, to be quite honest. I just don't understand why I didn't twig when I got it. And I got the Digi one, which has got 4 bonus tracks on there. That was the only reason I got that. This is 2006 reissue. And yeah, again, this is the Don't Stop Believing on here is the one live in Houston that I showed on the DVD. And Who's Crying Now. The Don't Stop Believing is fantastic, and so is the Open Arms is live from Houston on here as well. That's fantastic as well. They're better than the original. So I got this one here, still sealed. I've never, obviously, I've had this for quite a few years now, and I just have not opened it. It's the deluxe CD edition of Journey, live at Comiskey Park, I think I've said that right, Chicago, 9th of August 1979. FM broadcast studio jam radio special. And yeah, it's got 18 tracks on here, and I've never opened it. It's on Livewire Productions, so maybe I should get that opened. But yeah, I don't know why I've never opened it. Yeah, it's called Wheel in the Sky Live 1979. Then we've got 2 copies of Frontiers. I got another copy because mine got a bit scratched. I think it's not that one. Is it this one, my original? Actually, no, I don't own my original. These are 2 replacements of my original. But yeah, this was the very first Journey album I ever owned, and it is absolutely kick-ass AOR melodic rock, you know, soft rock album. This is just one of, you know, probably my second favourite Journey album for sure. And 1983 that came out. You got on there Separate Ways, Send Her My Love, Faithfully, After the Fall, Edge of the Blade, Frontiers, Troubled Child. Next one, got 2 copies of one of these. This is my original, Raised on Radio, and then another copy I got. You're probably asking why I got these with the sticker. I managed to get them off of somebody that collected the CDs as well. I had the albums, and they sold all their collection, and they had all the ones with this hype sticker on. But yeah, and then I don't know why those came out. I'm just trying to see if that's this is the American ones, that's why. And that's the that one doesn't say. I'm assuming that's the UK version. Just check the CD. The CDs are the same, exactly the same. Oh, get this right. And just doesn't say. I got that one's, that's quite odd. It's just that this one, you can see where it's got, oh, there's the barcodes all different as well. Sorry, I should have recognised that, shouldn't I? So yeah, I think that's the US one. But yeah, this has got like one of the best Journey songs ever, which was Why Can't This Night Go On Forever, which for some reason was never put on the greatest hits, I don't think. No, it wasn't. And that Why Can't This Night Go On Forever was fantastic. It was, I don't think it was put on, it wasn't even put on, was it? I don't know. It wasn't even put on the Essential, which I could never understand, because that is one of the best Journey songs ever. So the last album was Steve Perry, Trial by Fire. Obviously they had a long break and then came back for that. 1996. Another fab album. Just, you know, When You Love a Woman. It's one of the single. I can't remember what other singles they had on here. But yeah, this was quite a big album then, wasn't it? I can't, because we didn't have, I don't know if this charted in the UK. I'm not sure. Message of Love, it says on here, featuring Message of Love as well. So that might, I don't know if that was a single. Let me know what the singles were on that. But yeah, you know, you got what's on here? Still She Cries, If He Should Break Your Heart, one more, Can't Tame the Lion, It's Just the Rain, Trial by Fire. Just great songs on there. We've got Journey's Greatest Hits. This is the last thing I picked up actually recently, not so long back. I got it with some CDs for very cheap money. So yeah, 1988's Greatest Hits. And that's it there. This, and then the Essential, which I just showed you before, it's 2 CDs. That's highly recommended, but it don't have Why Can't This Night Go On Forever. And then I do have, is this the same? No, this is Don't Stop Believing, the best of Journey, in a slipcase. This one has Why Can't This Night Go On Forever. This is a better CD for sure. 2-disc. Go and get that one for sure. This is a rare one. Time 3. This is hard to get at cheap price. This is quite expensive. You've got like rare stuff on here and things like that. 3 CDs in there. Time 1, Time 2 and Time 3. This came out in 1996. This one. And it's mad, the price of this. Deluxe CD set. 55 songs on there. And it's got 11 previously unreleased tracks on there as well. So hardcore Journey fans have probably got that. And then this one, Journey, this is with Steve or Jerry. I don't have the next album with him on, and I don't have the EP that came out, I think it was before this, which only had a few songs on it. But this is a brilliant album, but it's very soft rock and just a couple of slightly harder songs. Nothing, you know, this is something you chill out to, I think, really. But yeah, Steve or Jerry, that was from Tall Stories band, and yeah, he's got some really terrible pants there, but he's a great vocalist, and I miss him being in the band, to be quite honest. I'd still be into Journey if he was in the band, but yeah, other than that, that's as far as I go. And to try and get hold of their next album with Steve or Jerry is expensive too. What are we on? 25 minutes. God, I'm gonna take a break and then come back with the records. So see you in a mo. Hey guys, it's John here again. Hope you enjoyed your little break. It was probably really quick, but I had a break and a drink. Right, the next thing I'm going to show is the vinyl I've got. I haven't got a huge amount, and this is in no particular order. We're going to start off with one of their big songs, and it's Open Arms, which has got Little Girl, previously unreleased, on the other side. You can't really see it. So there's that one. That's from 1981. Next one, I'll go with this. Hang on a minute. Where's my other ones of these? I've got some more of these. They're hiding. I'll put them down. So here's one. Here they are. I have 3 copies actually of this, and it's the single "Who's Crying Now," and that one's been put in the wrong way. Journey stuff in where I live is just absolutely impossible to find. Very, very rarely it comes up. But yeah, when it does, I grab, you know, if it's a good price, I grab the records at cheap price normally. I don't have much. I don't ever see much competition, people trying to get this before me. If I left that in the shop, it would be there the following week, but I know that you don't see much of it. So Don't Stop Believin' is the B-side on there. And then we got Separate Ways, Worlds Apart, and that one there is my first copy of it, so I remember it being a little beaten up at the top. This has got Frontiers song on the other side, and there's my other one. And the last one I got, unfortunately this has got someone had put marker pen on it, and this says I'll Be Alright Without You. This terrible bit here. The Eyes of a Woman, B-side. I'll Be Alright Without You is the hot mix. So I haven't bothered to listen to that, to be quite honest. That's from 1987. And that's when it all stopped for Steve Perry. All just, you know, that was it, gone. Journey finished. And not then until 1996-ish time. Right, records, no particular order again. Journey's Captured, and I love the inner of this. This is pretty cool. Boop. With a live on stage there, you can imagine, look at the size of that crowd. And this album just sounds brilliant, and I was chuffed to bits to find this actually in the record shop, and it is also a gold stamp promo as well. So I found that in Guernsey. I couldn't believe it. I was like shocked to bits. I just had to have it, and I think I paid £10 for that. That's how badly I wanted it. And I suppose most people will go, "Are you crazy, John? Are you crazy for paying 10 quid for that?" Next one, and it is my copy of Frontiers, and absolutely fab. Unfortunately, my copy has got a bit of a tear down here, which is a shame. I would love to get some Journey in much better nick, but yeah, just a real shame that that one's got that tear. Next thing is going to be, oh, I got another one actually. This one's slightly better ish. Yeah, there's another Frontiers there, just to prove I didn't pick up the same one as my other one. There you go. And I found a copy of Raised on Radio. Again, unfortunately it's a bit beaten up on there. I always have liked that picture. I don't know why, there's not much to it. I've always liked that picture. And then I have 1, 2, 3 copies of this album. This is, where's my other album gone? Where's that gone? Oh, it's up there. Right, I've got 3 copies of Escape. This one here. This one is, if I'm correct, these 2 I've got here are the same. These are, there it is there. I'm just trying to see, it's really hard to read at the bottom. The colours are very hard to down here. This is a CBS 85138. And I've got another one here, but this one is a bit beaten up. I think I got that for really like cheap, like £1 or something like that. But yeah, unfortunately that one's a bit beaten up. That's exactly the same one, and they've got the inner lyrics there. And this one I managed to get off of, where was this? My mate told me about this. He said, I found a record for you, John, but I'm not sure if you're into this band. And when I got it, it was still sealed, but it was damaged. It was really badly damaged, and you'll see why. This is 180 gram vinyl. This is the 2010 reissue of Escape. But you can see in this corner up here that it's really badly creased. It is so bad. Watch, you'll see it this way. It's quite bent. And then this one's a gatefold as well. Actually, you can see it that side. It's really bad. Look at that. It's terrible. This is on Friday Music. There's the inner. Well, the gatefold, inner gatefold. And it's 180 gram vinyl. I'll show you the vinyl. It's there's nothing else in there actually. I put it in one of these to make sure it was okay. And this one's going to need a good clean though. But that's the label. And yeah, it's just such a shame that that one's so damaged. I've only got one good copy of that, and it's not it's the original, but real shame. The other record I forgot to grab out was this one, and this is the band's second album, which I showed on CD before, and it is Look Into the Future. This is the one from 1976. And this is an American one, because it opens from the top. Ah, might not be, actually. No, this is a UK one. I thought it was an American because it comes out of the top. Usually they do. So yeah, there you go, CBS. I don't have many records where they come out the top, so. And the only other things I've got on vinyl is a copy of Be Good to Yourself, 12-inch, which has got Stone in Love, Any Way You Want It, Only the Young song, also Separate Ways, Worlds Apart down there. Only the Young, go and check out on YouTube what that song's about. I'll give you an idea. There was a young lad that had a really bad disease and he was dying, and the guys went in and visited him in hospital. And I know Jonathan Cain's in the interview bawling his eyes out, and they actually wrote that song, and that kid was the very first person outside of Journey to hear the song Only the Young. And yeah, it was very sad. But yeah, I like that song, really cool song. So there you go, Journey. And my next thing is a copy of, and it is the picture disc of Don't Stop Believing. It's got, and then on the other side is the Journey story, which is an audio biography. There's the back of it there. And this is the picture disc. Don't Stop Believing. And that is it for my Journey stuff. I really can't think of anything else I've got that's by Journey. And if there is, look at this, naughty person, didn't check everywhere properly. Look, is that my other copy, or should I put 1, 2, yeah, I got 4 copies of this, by the way. Escape. Yeah, so I shouldn't mean. This is the one that is this American. Oh God, I forgot. Oh, this is a reissue, and I think this is on the. This is the English one, CBS. So yeah, that's a different catalogue number to the others I showed you. So yeah, there we go. That is finally it for Journey. Right, okie dokie. Hope you enjoyed that. Keep watching, keep rocking, and keep listening to whatever it is you're listening to. And see you in the next video. Laters. Oh, and thanks to all my new subscribers, new watchers, and all your comments. Cheers.